बीच में एक हंसी की बात सुना दूं। बाबा ने फिर अव्यक्त बाप दादा ने एक बार मुरली चलाई थी अलबेलेपन के बारे में। आप सबने पढ़ी होंगी या तो उस समय पर जो होंगे उन्होंने सुनी भी होंगी। अलबेलेपन जो है उसके अंदर बाबा ने यही कहा था, और बहानेबाजी, अलबेलापन और बहानेबाजी। और उस मुरली में बाबा ने क्या कहा, सबको कहा कि बच्चे, सभी बच्चे जो है ना, बहानेबाजी में पहला नंबर है। सबको कहा बहानेबाजी में पहला नंबर है, सभी बहाने बनाने में होशियार है। हम सब अनुभवी है ना बहाने बनाने में, अनेक प्रकार के बहाने बनाते रहते हैं। काम नहीं करना होगा, पुरुषार्थ नहीं करना होगा, अनेक बातें बनाते रहते हैं। तो उस प्रकार से बाबा ने बताया कि बहानेबाजी में सबका नंबर 1 है। उस टाइम तो छोटा सा ग्रुप था, आप जितने बड़ा 15-20 हजार लोग नहीं बैठे हुए थे, छोटा ही ग्रुप था। तो बाबा अव्यक्त बाप दादा बाद में सबको टोली बांटते थे। तो जब मेरा टर्न आया टोली के लिए, तो बाबा ने मेरे को कहा, बच्चे आज तो तुमको संतोष हुआ। मैंने कहा किस बात का संतोष बाबा? तो कहा आज बहानेबाजी में हमने सबको पहला नंबर दे दिया। उसमें मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि नंबरवार पुरुषार्थ अनुसार बहानेबाजी में सब है। तो बहानेबाजी में सबका पहला नंबर है। मैंने कहा नहीं बाबा, बहानेबाजी में सबका नंबरवार पुरुषार्थ अनुसार रखो, बाकी पुरुषार्थ में सभी पहला नंबर है और सबको पहला नंबर की आपकी दुआएं मिलती है, उस प्रकार का रखो। बाबा ने कहा नहीं, उसमें तो नंबरवार ही रहेगा, बहानेबाजी में मैं सबको पहला नंबर देता हूँ। तो क्या करेंगे? हाँ, सब बाबा ने सबको पहला नंबर दिया ही हुआ है, हर एक को पहला नंबर दिया कि बहानेबाजी में पहला नंबर। और इतनी ऐसी बहानेबाजी बना देते हैं, बात मत पूछो। हमारे पास भी अभी कहीं ज्ञान के कारण कारोबार के अंदर अनेक प्रकार के बहन भाई आते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे बहाने बनाते हैं ना, आप सोच ही नहीं सकते होगा इतना सुंदर बहाना। अगर कभी जैसे होता है ना श्रेष्ठ पेंटिंग, श्रेष्ठ कविताएं, श्रेष्ठ नवल कथा या नॉवेल लिखने के लिए या शॉर्ट नॉवेल लिखने के लिए जो दुनिया में प्राइज मिलते हैं, इस प्रकार से हमारे यज्ञ में भी अगर बहानेबाजी में, बहाने बनाने में प्राइज रखना चाहिए, तो आप इतने सुंदर सुंदर बहाने बनाते हैं। और उसके कारण क्या होता है, नुकसान अपने आप को ही हम करते हैं। क्या होता है साइकोलॉजी में ऐसा कहावत है कि आपकी कई कमजोरियां होती है, अगर आप उस कमजोरियों को जीतने के बदले में उसको चलाने के लिए अनेक प्रकार के बहाने बताते रहते हैं, जिसको अंग्रेजी में कहते हैं इफ़ यू डिफेंड योर वीकनेसेस, आप अपनी कमजोरियों की अगर वकालत करेंगे ना, तो जिन कमजोरी की आपने वकालत किया उस कमजोरी के ऊपर आप कभी भी विजय प्राप्त नहीं कर सकेंगे।
ज्ञान चंद्रमा तूने कर दी धरती पे रिमझिम सितारों की, वीरानों में लाई तूने खुशबू स्वर्ग बहारों की। पत्थर से बने हीरे मोती, पत्थर से बने हीरे मोती, तेरी श्रीमत पाई। चुन चुन के जग के कांटे फूलों की माला बनाई।
Om Shanti. Remain constantly victorious with the awareness of the combined form. Karma and action combined. While performing every action, always experience yourself to be a karma yogi soul. While performing any action, do not forget to have remembrance. Let karma and action both be combined. Just as something that is combined cannot be separated, in the same way, become a karma yogi soul. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 2. Remain constantly victorious with the awareness of the combined form. Today's topic, karma and action combined. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Many of our dadis and senior brothers now in their angelic form, but each one had a very special characteristics and were very experienced souls. And I remember in 1960s, early, when Brother Ramesh and Usha, when Ramesh Bhai mother was the first one to come in knowledge in Bombay. And he was in some other path, Gita, he used to study Gita. And then when they got married, then Shanta Mata was her name, was very lovely mother. And she brought both of them after marriage, take blessings from Baba. So he had, at that time there were very few, so he will question answer with Baba. Like he said, I kept saying, why you say number wise. So he always used to have chit chat with Baba. And I don't know how many of you know that in Rajasthan, we don't need to register, right? And Baba didn't wanted organization to be registered with this government. So Brahma Kumaris are not registered. So a lot of people gave good amount and they want receipt for tax return. So Ramesh Bhai suggested, because he was accountant and lawyer both, and was very intelligent, very good. Good lawyer, good accountant. A big office in Bombay. He suggested to start what we call a World Renewal Trust, so that people can donate and then trust can help Brahma Kumaris also in financial matters. So this is how the trust began. Lot of new things he brought in organization. So he became very valuable, close to Baba, and Usha, and both of them did many good things, many beautiful things. We always loved them and respected him for his role in Yagya. So that's what we heard just now. Being in family, being in business, being in Bombay, he had a lot of experiences. I still remember because Baba sent them to Delhi and he stayed with Dadi Prakash Mani at the center where I was. Then I went to Kashmir for 3 years. So Baba sent them. Many used to come to visit Kashmir. So we became like very know each other and friendly too. So I would say he was Karma Yogi. Good efforts and always new service plans he will bring, right? So you all heard him, right? So today's combined form should have the quality of karma yogi, karma yoga. I give you a minute. We pause so that we can look at each one of us. Because it's very, in revised Murli, when Baba said, self-respect is the key to all the treasures. Very, we have to look at it. And second word Baba used is, it's a puzzle. It's the first lesson, still a puzzle. Because we want respect, right? Why I'm not respected? Why? Because it's lack of self-respect. So instead of maintaining self-respect, we have desire to get respect. And then we always disappointed, not happy, because I am not this, I am not getting this, I am not getting. All the time, they don't remember what I am getting. They remember what I am not getting because of lack of self-respect. We always feel there is so much we get, right? Love, respect, friendship, support, company, everything. While performing every action, always experience yourself to be a karma yogi. So keep checking, oh, am I remembering Baba? Keep checking, keep looking at you. So Baba says, am I a karma yogi soul? While performing any action, do not forget to have remembrance. Baba says, let karma and yoga both be combined. So Baba says, just Baba says, as something that is combined or struck cannot be separated. In the same way, become a karma yogi. Day by day, we have to do more and more, right? We think more, we speak more, we do more. So only way we can reach to stage of karmatit is to remember, increase remembrance while doing actions. Even you might sit many hours, but when you have on duty, you have to do something, you have to do, right? And then there are some, when they have to do, they say, we are in yoga. We need to do yoga. We need to go in Baba's room, need to be in silence. Equally, we have to take our responsibility. Right? You cannot say no to our responsibility, right? Because action also is very important. How do you create your fortune? Not only through remembrance. It's only when you do actions, you do your duty. Baba says 8 hours. Because if you are at locking job, these days, 1 hour to go, 1 hour to come, 8 hours to work. 10 hours minimum. People do duty just for their livelihood. If they don't work that much, They can't pay rent, they can't eat food, they not have enough money. But sometimes when we belong to Baba, we don't think that way. Have I done 8 hours of service? Because otherwise it's a burden, no? We live, we enjoy food, each one of us have our own place to live. So we take so much, right? And if we do not do equivalent our duties and our responsibility, then soul is not gaining any power of doing action. And that is why all of us, we have to keep this in mind. Action is important. These days, yesterday, day before, we were in a meeting. Then we were saying there are nivasis, then there are sevadaris, then there are servants. Right? I think even princesses don't live like that as we do. So internally always feel that I have to do for yajna, right? Whatever I can do. In the morning we have until 8 o'clock, or then in the evening, that whole day, I cannot say I am doing yoga, 1 hour yoga. How can you do 1 hour yoga during day? But traffic control, reminding yourself, I have to remember Baba. But do actions, enough action, so that you create your fortune in balance. Your stage is good because of remembrance, and you have done enough seva to accumulate your fortune. Fortune is not in remembrance. Fortune is in doing actions. So that is why seva is important, and remembrance also is very important. Nobody can say, Baba says, remember me, so I just keep sitting there. No, action. That's what our life is of a karma yogi. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, good morning.
Hello. Om
Happy
Shanti.
Satguruvar.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad you corrected the abject signal, because you can't combine karma and action. Karma is action. So the combined form would be karma and yoga, or yoga and karma. Can be combining karma with yoga, or can you combine karma with yoga, with action?
Yeah,
The way
it's
it's written up, you know what I'm talking about, Sister Mohini? The way it is written up on the abject signal is the combined form is karma and action. But it cannot be karma and action. It's got to be yoga. Yeah, karma and action combined. And I'm wondering if there's a mistake there. It's supposed to be karma and yoga combined.
Yeah, I think in English, karma and action, yeah, it's a mistake here. I think while translating, but in Hindi, it says yoga and karma. In English, now my attention goes, says karma and action. Yeah.
Right.
It needs to be corrected. Thank you.
Yeah, because it is so, it could say, well, how could I do that? But I wanted to ask to engage you in a number of things, but I don't want to go over my time because I tend to go over my time. When we use this word combined, what are we really doing in order to combine it? Because you just said fortune is not in yoga, fortune is in action. So I shouldn't sit all day in yoga and not do action because that wouldn't be fortune. So it seems as though fortune is not one or the other. Fortune is both. So if I were to combine my action in yoga, how would I do that? How do you do it? How do you make sure you are in that combined form?
There are two, three things. One is, as I mentioned in the beginning, that this is Baba's task, right? So very subtly this awareness of Baba's task, there is remembrance of Baba. Not only that, but sometimes you need more courage. Sometimes you need, it's like in this awareness when you have obstacles or you have big situations, then remembrance stays, right, of Baba. And then still you're trying to resolve it, trying to see what is the best thing, and also reminding ourselves that Baba says whenever there is a storm, there is a gift, right? Or when Baba says that, like some of Baba's slogans also, I remember. But actually, instead of combined, it should be integrated. How do I do both? So I do it by creating awareness. Baba is there, Baba is Karan Karamanar, Baba will make it happen. Baba will definitely have some plan. Baba will touch the intellect, bringing Baba into everything what I do. We have power, courage, enthusiasm. Otherwise, it could be difficult. So for me, the remembrance is awareness while doing action. Because it's not, I could say, but yes, Baba is my father, it's Baba's yagya. Didi used to say, even if you remember what Baba said in the morning, remember some points while doing karma is also karma yogi, it's also yoga. It's not that whole day I think I am point of light. No, yes, I am a point of light, but I'm using my organs for Baba's seva, right? Or even for my own self, but in remembrance of Baba.
And so you're integrating awareness and action.
Right.
But in between awareness and action, there's attitude and vision. And so you integrate all four, right? So you're going to have the awareness that this is Baba's star, or let's say I'm going to have the awareness this is Baba's Srimat. And now the action has to be integrated to that Srimat. So
all our souls, they are my brothers, they are Baba's children. Now that is also one of the awareness which helps us to have attitude and drishti and then action.
Right. So the integration means that all four have got to be according to the what Baba is explaining to us, is having us understand. And on the basis of that understanding, the awareness will then come into the attitude, come into the drishti, and then the action is performed. But sometimes we jump from, okay, this is Baba's Srimat. Baba says, this is Srimat. And then I take that Shrimat and I just bunks it straight into action. But I haven't taken the reflective time to do that integration. How necessary is that to make myself a karma yogi? How necessary is it to look at the integration of all four in order to be qualified to be called a karma yogi?
The quality of action, our vibrations and elevated actions means attitude and drishti, right? If my vritti is not powerful, not pure enough, not unadulterated, then drishti is not that. And then in action, then automatically not that quality of action. So it's very, very important that awareness goes into attitude, vritti and drishti, and then kriti, then action, right? It's very good point, and I think it's good to concentrate on that.
Sister, today we had a get together. We were missing you a lot at Harmony House, and we're not calling it tri-state anymore. We're calling it the quad state because Boston was also included, but it was all the centers from. I think New Jersey was missing, but apart from that, every other place, and it was as if we were remembering you in terms of when you get back, we would like to have a meeting with you, but we would also like to hear what are your current kind of touchings from Baba. I know you're 2 weeks away from coming back to the US. Are you getting touchings from Baba of how to integrate what Baba wants of you and of all of us in terms of how we bring a new awareness and inform actions that could have greater spiritual impact on the service we do? Do you feel that there is something that's he's preparing you for when you come back? I'm feeling that.
Yeah, I heard about this meeting because Anjali keeps me informed. It's very, very good to do that because what is missing everywhere is people sitting together and talk about knowledge, yoga, what is required. We always talk about issues or service, right? These are two main things. And that is why sometimes, like two things I keep attention. Total faith, it will happen, it has to happen. Not just having faith, but use my faith. And that keeps you unshakable. But also, second thing, which I will share more, is Baba's stars, Baba's yagya. So not even a single moment. Why these things happen? Why can't this happen? Why Brahmins have to be like this? Some people you have served for 50 years and now I don't want to do it, right? I mean, how can you think even that way, right? But some get, because they're accumulating what good didn't happen. This, I didn't get support. I didn't. So they're accumulating wrong things, right? Otherwise, after 50 years, I should just say whatever Baba wants, right? And all of us are taking risks with our body, health, everything. I don't know if you heard that Brijman Bhai again is sticking to Ahmedabad for some kind of fluctuation. Mohini Didi also is not in a good shape. So seeing extreme of scenes and situation, but also on the ground there are so many extreme situations because Baba has said in the end, like this topic is so important that to be victorious, I like Ramesh Bhai was saying that if you kind of support your weakness, like I tell many people, why, where I live, what I do, the atmosphere should be so loving, so spiritual. But I am always mood off. I am always speaking loud. I have anger. I have disappointment. What kind of atmosphere, what kind. So they accumulate a lot. And because of that accumulation, one day they just give up. And this is the time we need more support, because Dadi's, Baba's brothers are not here. So we all have to come together. When people keep saying, there is no one, no one. So now people come here and they say, oh, this is the place we can open our heart. Because they say what they want to say, but they must move forward. No? So there are a lot of things which one can observe, practice, pay attention, and that will make the soul strong. I was saying I think in a week, that even our commitment reveals Baba. Many say, oh, Sister Mohini, we didn't know you're doing this. Must be Baba who is. So revealing Baba is not only sound, it's our action. Like they say, must be Baba, must be Baba. So they remember, like we say to Dadi Gulzar, when we see you, we remember Baba. Same should happen in our lives. No? So like Eric was asking Montreal Eric about being carefree and responsible. So these are the times we have to use what Baba has given us, not to give up, to do more, become more and more support for Yagya. If I say what is happening in Yagya, Baba had said there will be storm, and those who are Pakka will remain, many will. Even if they say, I have full faith, but then why you give up? If you have faith, then you continue, right? Even if I think, oh, I have to travel back, then I have to, I'm just giving example. One can just say, I'm not doing that anymore, right? But that's our commitment to Baba. No? We looked at Dadis, even Ramesh Bhai, until last day, people went for some guidance and he gave direction. Even he was almost leaving. In the end, same like Brahma Baba, until end he gave his directions. So we have examples, no? So we all have to become strong, not talk about anything like why this is happening. We didn't know this is happening. Baba had said storms will come in whatever way. If I keep saying because I didn't get support, nobody heard me. So you sit with that sorrow or you sit with that complaint and you lose your power, right? We all have to come together and take care of Yagya. Right?
As you
Anywhere.
speak, as you're speaking, it became clear to me what you mean when you said fortune is in action, fortune is in remembrance. And as you're speaking, the realization that came to me was, if I use yoga, and I'm connected to what Ramesh Bhai was saying, if I use yoga as an excuse not to do an action, then my fortune is canceled. And sometimes we do that. We say, okay, I will do yoga because I don't want to do the action. So then my action will be the yoga that I'm doing. But he was saying that may be because of a weakness. And because of that weakness, you're making an excuse not to do the action. And then that cancels out the fortune of both the yoga and the action. I don't know if I'm saying it clearly, but it suddenly struck me, yes, we could use yoga as an excuse not to do what we should be doing. and then that cancels out the fortune. Is that so?
Yeah, because every action you do towards yagya is a seva, no? And that creates your fortune. So yesterday, every day I meet many brothers come. One came yesterday, brought a small group from his state. No, because when Baba comes, the people from different states, so Nivasis have their family, their center Nivasis on, so they bring them. And this brother, day one he came, he had been cooking for 20 years. And I said, is your health okay? Is your stage okay? Yes, yes, perfect. So these are like examples of karma yoga. No? We have many, I mean, even sitting here, they had been doing seva, not make excuse, oh, I am in Baba's room. Many times I remember I called somebody, I'm in Baba's room. Only one person who always was available was Ines. You know, she's real karma yogi. She will leave everything. If I say, can somebody help me? She will drop off everything and come, even if she is in Baba's room. You know, so I think that it's our sincerity. As I mentioned, that if you live, you have to work for 10 hours, 8 hours, right? And here we can be luxurious. Okay, we did something, now I'm tired or I cannot do more. So I think that it's definitely is the excuse. Right? Even I tell Bhumi, I count my 8 hours. Did I do enough? Did I did enough? So, and then of course, if body not well, you have to rest and eat properly, and you have to manage. You know.
So thank you so much, so much. I wanted to tell you about, I call Villa Maria Villa Bapdada until you come back. Because when you drive up to Peace Village now, you could see the difference in the place. You already know it is on the new godly management. So I call it Villa Bapdada. And so when you come back, maybe you could send us tips or send Peace Village Nivasi tips of how to prepare that land for a new wave of serving. Because I think
Yeah,
the land is asking for to be used in the highest way possible and not to be just a branch of Peace Village, but it wants to be in its own glory and its own right. It's very beautiful because it's right on the road. So Villa Bapdada is waiting for you.
it's very good. Yesterday, Judy sent me the news. They went to the town, right? And the engineer was so good. They asked for sewage system. They asked whatever they asked, engineer had it. So town was very happy with that meeting. And so of course, we will do land ceremony, everything. Yeah. But you all can keep thinking whatever ideas. Sometimes I don't think here about US. But definitely you all can think and I can come and
Yeah, Bhumi
support.
will come and do the Bhumi breaking, the Bhumi puja.
Yes, that's good.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
Sister May. Thanks, Om Shanti.
Okay, Gayatri, thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, thank you. And tomorrow is Thursday, and our schedule from Amritwala 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. in the evening, 5 to 6 p.m. English Sakar Murli. Together with that, in breakout room, Avyakti Children class 5 to 5:15 p.m. 6 o'clock, Bhatti will start, followed by Bhog offering, followed by Hindi series, English series, and chit chat. Now let's remember Baba and take drishti from Didi.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.